I meet regularly every year a lot of students after clearing of their mains examination. They have cleared the mains examination, they come to me and ask me that, Dr. Khan, tell me how to now go about preparing for the interview. And I have got lots of experience and techniques and tools through which I help them prepare for their interview. But if you look at the same thing for the other extreme of the examination, that is PT, I have no clue, no technique, no tool which I can possibly give them, and that works in a few weeks' time. It is very difficult. I have found that skilling for mains writing takes time, but longer still is the time required for the people who are preparing for PT examination. Today, I'm going to tell you about how long-term preparation for PT really helps in you not getting bothered about the cutoff at all. Long-term preparation is very important because what happens? People start preparing for PT examination very late. They know that the marks which are going to be counted is for mains examination. So logically too, they spend most of their energy and time on the mains examination. But then sometime around Jan, February, you would find that people will wake up and it's like, hey, so much of effort I have put into PT preparation, in mains preparation, but then there's hardly anything I've done for PT. And now if I do not clear PT, all my effort is going to go wasted, isn't it? And then they wake up in January, February, and then it's too late for me to underline here, too late for me to guide them or help them at that stage. But then if you can start a little early, I am going to tell you today the benefits of early start for PT preparation. Keeping that in mind, I have basically brought a course online when you can start early for your PT preparation. Every day I'm going to meet you in PT Shala 5 days a week from 21st of October, in which on a long-term perspective we made a plan and then ensure that your preparation for mains get used and you're not bothered about PT at all. And what happens is that if you start very late, like you are very confused, you're not very sure if I'm going to write mains or not, and then you're mugging up lots of facts and then you're not very sure if they will be used. And then facts mugging will cause those priming effect. Whatever that is top of your mind, it basically gets used. And even if you are able to pinpoint, even if you're able to put your finger on the problem that you are facing, trust me, it is too late to change. It's actually too late to change at that time. And you quite often, if you're not guided, if you're not supported by the experts, what you find is that you keep diving into the sea for catching the fish. And that's what I see. A lot of students come with the most impressive list of book that, sir, this is what I have collected. Do you think that's correct, that I should be using them for clearing PT examination? Well, I understand. It's the right address. The fish is there in the sea. But then if you just keep diving into the sea, you're not able to catch it. There is a method that you have to learn to go about it. I suppose this is something which is what I am going to guide you over a period of time. It takes time. It takes time. And that is why earlier start would really help. Because it's not that you have to mug up the idea. You have to crystallize the idea. Unless you crystallize the idea, the questions which are being asked, especially when the options are given for a fact that exists between the line, unless you have got crystallized thoughts, you cannot put your finger on the right option. And that is very vital. I must tell you that temporal optimization is possible when you get time to I suppose, spaced revision. So you should give some time, a few minutes every day, 5 days a week with me, and then remaining on your own. I suppose you are in a position to really have a control over the PT preparation. Because what happens, you have got your focus on mains. You have got focus on your mains, GS and optional, and essay. I would imagine that PT becomes a side music. and then that doesn't get done. You must every single day give some time for your PT preparation, and that's absolutely essential, because ultimately you will use all the information of your mains only when you clear PT, isn't it? And then focus study a few minutes is very, very important. And then if you have set aside some time for PT every single day, which I'll ensure through PT Shala program that we have got for you starting on 21st of October, 9 p.m. live, you would find your PT mindset develops. Believe me, it takes time to develop the PT mindset, and that will be very important because you require some adaptive learning. Adaptive learning is like you make mistake, you learn that how to correct this mistake, and you need time to do it, and you do that because you have got time in your hand, because you started PT preparation early, you came to know about your problem early, and then you are having them attended over a decent period of time, and you will have a guidance available. I would be around to guide you all along, individually, each one of you. I think I'm very committed, because I find that a lot of our good students are not able to really get their success early because of repeated failures in PT they have had in the past. Also, you can while working with others, you can always stay in that competitive zone. You would know that what kind of scores others are doing in the same thing, what are the things which others are learning which I have not by hearted by now. And then by allocating a few minutes dedicated for PT, you are able to collect several hundred hours over a period of time, dedicated preparation for PT, and it's only possible if you start early. And then you feel more confident for the mains preparation. I'm going to take you through starting early, that is in October 21st itself. I'm going to, over a period of time, build enough resource material for you, build enough learning for you, build enough confidence for you, so that you, when focus more on PT, you have got most of the things are sorted for you. And that's what I'm going to take up this challenge personally this year for you. If you see me 9 p.m. 21st of October onward, I'll be ensuring that this would become one of your best time spent ever for the PT preparation. I'll be very conscious of that. And then hope to see you on 21st of October, 9 p.m. live.